No, I will close the music from here. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Thank you. So, Peter, Ivana, can we start? Yes. Okay. Thanks, guys. My name is Simone. I'm here for facilitate Startup Week in Novi. Welcome to this 8th edition. I'm coming from Rome to facilitate this event. And which will be my role? My role will be to be sure that all of you will have a great experience during this weekend. Some quick tips and information about me, and then after that, forget about me, because the event is just about you and not about me. So, as I told you, I'm from Rome, I'm the CEO of a startup, I'm a marine biologist, and this means that also marine biologists that working with dolphins can have a startup. And I'm a producer of a radio show. This is why you listen a lot of music before the event. Now, I would like you to raise your hand if you have an Instagram account. Okay, open your Instagram app on your phone. Follow incubator.baz. Take a picture of yourself, of someone around you, and, oops, can we, Ivana, can we put the volume a little bit down, because if I move here, there is too much. Okay. Take a picture and tag the event and use this hashtag SWNS. And please, during all the event, shoot a lot of pictures and do a lot of engagement to let all your friends that we are here all together. If you want to do this, you can use this Wi-Fi network with this easy to remember password, but all the passwords are also written back. So don't worry, take a picture. And do we have more passwords or network that we can use?
Well, no.
Now, I'm asking you a big round of applause for the organizing team of this event, because without them we are not able to see here. So I would like to have here George, Ivana, Peter, Christina, Xenia, and Zorika on this side of the stage. So Ivana, don't come in. Because I know you want to say welcome and okay, and I know that Ivana wants to tell something, and then also I will tell something more.
Well,
also in Serbian if you want.
I will speak in English.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome to Business Incubator Novi, and I wish you to have the best start of weekend we had, and have fun and enjoy. And if you want to know anything about Business Incubator, about start of weekend or anything else, feel free to ask us. Have fun.
Now, wait, continue to applaud, because this is the first time that Peter, since he's a brand new facilitator, he will co-facilitate with me this event. But first of all, he would like to give you some information about house rules and whatever.
Hello everyone, my name is Petar, like you heard, and I'm for better understanding going to translate to our native languages. So, dobrodošli svi u poslovni inkubator Novi Sad, nadam se da vam je prijatno, trenutno radi hlađenje zato što se ima 149, ja mislim, ako ne malo više. I sada ćemo nekoliko stvari da prođemo. Prvo je osnovna stvar, da bi prostor bio bolji sve za upotrebu i kako bi ga lakše održavali. Prvo je osnovno, nema pića u ovom ovde radnom delu, to se odnosi na takmičare. Biće posebne mesta gde možete da popijete kafu, vodu, sok. tako da neće biti potrebe da nosite to ovamo. Drugo, niko nije dozvoljen ulaz u kuhinju, da bi mogli lakše da je održavamo. Biće iz volodačkog tima, iz organizacijnog tima ljudi koji će biti tamo i dati nam sve što je potrebno. I mi iz organizacijnog tima, to znači volonteri, organizatori, zvanični, smo tu zbog vas. Tu smo da vam odgovorimo na sva pitanja, da vama ulepšamo boravak ovde, da sve nejasnoće otklonimo, da ostanu samo lepi uspomeni i znanje koje ćete pokupiti ovamo. Ukoliko imate bilo kakvo pitanje, tu sam ja, tu je Ivana, tu su naši volonteri, Kristina će biti zadužena za fotografisanje, tako da ju treba da jurite. I to je u principu to. Prepuštam štafetu nazad Simoneu, a pre toga se vraćam na engleski, and that was it. Thank you very much, enjoy your stay, and I hope to see you as much as you are now tomorrow, so enjoy, thank you. Ivana, can you please knock on those doors and see if Darko is there?
Because it's time. And Darko is not here? Okay, sing a song. You have to entertain. You are a great singer. Yesterday you had karaoke. Yes.
Gde su koleginice koje su snimale? Podignu ruku.
What are you saying?
You see the cute girl with bangs right there in the voice better? She sang yesterday a very
okay, you can never do it with her. Wait, second microphone. Yes. Okay. We have to wait for the speaker so you can sing.
Just a second.
Okay, 10 minutes of songs. Yes.
Ja nažalost ne smem to da radim, zabranjeno mi je zakonom da pevam.
What do you say?
It's forbidden by law because people get ear pain and because I sound like from the depths of hell when I sing. It's not really
No, it's not good.
Like, no, but we can tell something about the history of Startup Weekend in Novi Sad. Do you know something about the history of Startup Weekend in Novi Sad?
Nice to meet you, Simone.
Do you know anything about history?
Okay, wait. Okay, I know that most of you are first-timers here, right? First-timers here in Startup Weekend, Novi Sad, or in Startup Weekend in general? In general. Okay, how many designers do we have here tonight? Wow! Usually in Rome we have 2-3 designers, not more, over 100 people. How many developers? You are a mentor. How many business of the others? Okay. How many of you are friends or know someone here in the room? What you have to see? We have to do something to fill 10 minutes.
He's here.
He's not here.
Yes.
He told me, I need 10 minutes.
I don't sing right now.
Why not?
My voice is from yesterday and I really can't.
What's your excuse? What's your excuse for not singing?
I'm really bad at it. Really bad.
Why you sang yesterday?
There was some other factors involved that I can't really say out loud right now in order to not compromise myself.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, yeah. So I really apologize for Peter.
And I apologize for Peter as well.
By the way, can you want to tell something about this eighth edition or about the last 7th edition?
Yes. Yes, why not? Yes. Okay, so this is the 8th Startup Weekend in a row that we are hosting in Novi Sad, Serbia. So that basically speaks for itself that there's always a demand from the community that we hosted this event. This is the 3rd in a row we host Business Incubator Novi Sad, which is really an interesting fact to me. I don't know if it's to you. And one other thing, last year we have last year's winner here. He's right there. He's the man behind the winning idea last year, and he's going to say something about his idea and about his experience in Startup Weekend. So,
what's happened in a year?
A lot of things happened. Last Startup Weekend was the first time for me to be in a place to create an idea with people who are like smarter than me, better than me, and to work in great community and to learn. That is the most important thing for me, to learn something new. Yeah. And it was good. I wish you luck, my opponents.
Any advice?
Be creative. Yeah, that's cliche, but
No, it's not a cliche. It's not a cliche. Let me ask. How many of you define themselves creative now? Raise your hands if you define yourself a creative people. How many of you defined themselves creative when you were 5 years old? Okay, during this weekend, you have to come back with your imagination like you have 5 years. Everything is possible during this weekend if you want. So it's not a cliche, be creative. Because sometimes we are strict in some kind of rules that the society and that our attitude oblige us, but you need to go to think out of a box.
that was the next thing that I would say. And don't be scared. Our winning idea came like 10 hours before final pitch, so we started with something very, very different, like drastically different, and then we came up with something that was good, and we won.
And that's going to happen to a lot of you this weekend, so be prepared and do be creative, because you're going to need it if you're going to change 180 degrees. Thank you very much, Dalibor.
Thank you, Dalibor. I don't want to go on the process of license. We have to wait.
Yes.
Can you tell
Say something about it.
Yeah, in fact, we can start to introduce himself.
Sure.
You can start to introduce himself, because you know better than me, because you see him almost every day.
Yes, I do. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce our motivational speaker, Darko Stanimirovic. He's the founder and CEO of Zumoko AR/VR Solutions. That's actually his office right there. Can I please get a laser? This one. Is this the laser?
Yeah.
Yes. Right there. That's his office, and he is right there behind closed doors, getting ready. There he is.
We are waiting for you.
He has a small and young company that provides virtual reality solutions, augmented reality solutions. He did a couple of cultural projects here in Serbia for Matica Srpska. They're all really, really cool. And he used to work, next slide please. He used to work and study abroad all over the world. He was in Thailand, I'm not sure about other countries. But Darko is now going to come to the stage. So let's welcome him. We're going to hear something more about him.
Darko, do you have a presentation or?
No.
Okay.
But I make you the
Okay, Darko.
Yes.
Microphone.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I'm leaving you capable hands. This is Simona, our facilitator. I'm going to go tone your microphone for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just moving.
Sure. Enjoy.
So, good evening, everyone. I did not prepare any kind of presentation because Ivana told me I have time until 7:30 tonight. but yeah. So we are going to go without a presentation. I hope it's not a problem. So Ivan asked me to tell you a little bit about how I started my business, how it works, how did it work out for me, and basically to open some kind of question and answers, potentially block where you could ask answers, you could ask questions, and I will try to provide good answers for you. So basically, what I mean, first I don't like this picture that much, but never mind. Okay, so I graduated like this. Yeah, okay. I graduated here in Novi Sad from Faculty of Technical Sciences, Automation and Electrical Engineering in 2000. I don't remember. I'm a little bit old now. So 2011, something like this. 2010. And then I studied abroad for 2 years doing this Erasmus Master's program in computer vision and robotics. And then in 2012 I started working in a Munich company which was back then a leader in augmented reality software. And I was working there for 2 years as a software, as a research engineer. And then the company was acquired by Apple. And then I came back to Serbia to start my own business because I didn't want to work in a corporation. That's one thing. And I wanted to be on my own. So first thing that I could tell you, if you want to start talking about business, if you want to, you have to know the answer. Why do you want to be an entrepreneur? Or why do you want to be a business owner? Is it something just to tell your friends or family, hey, I'm an entrepreneur? Do you want to be, how say, do you want to attract girls? Do you want to attract somebody? Do you want to, I don't know. Basically, if you don't have a valid reason, if you don't have a good reason, most likely you are not going to be successful. So that's 100%. So my reason was that I didn't want to depend on anybody. So if you have such a reason, then you can be successful. In 2015, I started a business. Basically, I was a freelancer at first for a couple of years. And then because I didn't want to work that much, I started hiring people. And this is how you get a company. So basically, if you're a little bit lazy, you want to delegate, then you get people to start working for you. And in 2016, 2017, we were developing, how to explain, let's say, some kind of a software algorithm, and we were trying to break through in a big scene. So basically to attract big investors, big companies, and finally it was a failure, so we did not succeed. But we succeeded in basically growing as a company and providing virtual reality and augmented reality mostly solutions to now even Fortune 500 companies such as Fujitsu. So basically it's a part of a Fujitsu group in the US. And yeah, so this was 2017, 2018. Yeah. Then in 2018, I tried to basically grow a business, to hire many people, to have a business development team, marketing team, and so on and so on. But because augmented reality as a business is still a little bit fragile, and it's basically a new technology, again, we did not succeed. But finally, the company got smaller, so we had to fire some people. But in the end, we are still successful. What can you take out from this? Is that basically, if you want to succeed, you cannot give up, ever. It's very simple. So, that could be something that I can give you as an advice, as a motivation. So, what people ask me often, so basically, when is a good time to start your business? Again, the good time to start your business is now. Simple. Because by waiting, you are never going to be in a perfect position to do anything in your life. So it's never going to be perfect. So just do it. Can you hear me? Yeah?
Just do it.
Just do it, yeah. What else? Do you want to be on your own or do you want to have a team? Both is good. I'm let's say, a single founder, so I don't have a co-founder. I would say, from my perspective, it gives you high level of satisfaction if you succeed really on your own. So, not depending on anybody. On the other hand, you are going to lose a lot of nerves. So it's better if you share this, this mess of nerves that you are going to waste with somebody else. So, getting an investor or not getting an investor. So basically, bootstrapping or taking investment early. So we are a bootstrap company. So we funded everything ourselves. All the research, everything, going to the fairs in San Francisco, everything is very, very expensive. If you don't have an investor, you have to make a lot of money to invest in development, in outreach, marketing, all kinds of things. Again, if you want to build a big, big business, you've got to have an investor. So that's my perspective. So this year probably we are going to take an investment. What else? How important are business models? So what you are going to learn here, business model canvassing, it sounds a little bit, so it looks a little bit boring at the beginning, but actually it's very, very important. Why it is important? Business models assure you that you are not going to waste a lot of time on something that, for instance, nobody needs. That's one thing. That somebody does better. There is a better technology that you can use for this. So you can use this opportunity for 2 days to learn how to do it. I think you should not expect that you are going to have a, let's say, a groundbreaking, fantastic idea which is going to change the world in these 2 days. So just focus in these 2 days to learn how to do these things. So these things have to become natural for you. And when they become natural for you, like driving a bicycle, if you know how to drive a bicycle, if you don't know how to ride a bicycle, you have to learn, because it's very important when you live in Novi Sad. Well, when they become natural for you, then you can become a successful entrepreneur one day. How far is that day? Well, for some people, it could be they could have a big success, let's say within 1 year. By big success, I mean, I don't know. Usually it's all about money. But what is money going to give you is not, so basically money is not a tool to buy fancy things. This is what you should not focus on, because it's a waste of time and waste of talent. With money, you can buy your independence. Think about it. Not depending on anybody. That's very cool, isn't it? So, if you have independence, then you can do what you want to do. So, for some people, it's, let's say, getting a PhD in physics. For some people, it's traveling the world. For some people, it's buying a Ferrari. And, I don't know, what is it for you? But finally, coming back to this question, you have to think about startup, about having a business as a big, big time investment from your side. So don't invest your time into something that is boring for you. Because after some time, it's going to become more and more boring, it's going to reduce a lot of stress, and finally, most likely, or it can happen that you are not going to be successful exactly because of this, because you don't like what you are doing. So try to like, so basically, try to do what you want to do. Where basically do a business where at least some of your passions, let's say, are met somehow. So basically, you can think about these things. what this technology is going to bring to the world in 50 years. If there will be no nuclear catastrophe, so basically, if the Earth is going to survive for another 50 or 100 years, technology can bring people independence from work. Maybe it sounds impossible right now, but if you think about breakthroughs in especially artificial intelligence, if you know about convolutional neural networks, so deep machine learning, deep learning, these kinds of technologies can enable machines in 50 or 60 or 100 years to do, let's say, 70% or 90% of the work that is currently done by humans. So if you are fans of science fiction, I am, think about it. It's possible, and you can be part of it. So let's say, if you want to build a business around technology, think about building a business around technology that is going to be, let's say, a little piece of a big success of a human civilization. So you can think about these things. Don't listen to the TV and Facebook and Instagram and all the other shit, you know? Sorry. But really, think about big things. Is it motivational enough?
Thank you, Daiko.
Thank you.
Will you stay with us or will you all going away? Will you come back tomorrow? I don't know what kind of agreement you have with the production of the event.
So Ivana is our master here, so whatever Ivana is going to be that way.
It will be great if you can come back to inspire and have the band also, if you have time.
Yeah, probably. I'll try.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, I will not show now the next slide because I don't want to give you a spoiler to what's happening next. Now, I will divide you in groups. You are number 1. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. From 1 to 9. You are number 1. You are number? 2. Loader.
6, 7, 8, 9. What? 9. 1.
You are?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Continue to count so everyone knows his own number. So you are 8. You are? From 1 to 9, you are? He's 8. It's the same. 1. You're 1. You're 4 and 5. You are 5. Who doesn't have a number on this side? So 5, 6. 9. No, sorry. 2. Okay. Everyone has his own number? Does everyone? Okay. All the number 1 in these 2 rows. All the number 1, please stand up. All the number 1, just the number 1. And please come here. Where I am. Here. Come here. All the number 2 here. all the number 3 here, all the number 5 here. All, sorry, 4 there. All the number 5 here, number 5 here, number 6 here, number 7 here, number 8 here, and number 9 there. Leave your bags, don't worry. And please, okay, now sit with your group. So, number 1, sit there. Number 2, choose wherever you want to sit all together with your group and move the chair in circle. So, you are okay, sit there with all number 3, sit. All the number 3 sit together. All the number 4 sit together. All the number 5 sit together, and so on. Number 5, sit together with your group. Number 6, all the group sit together with his own number. So you want to see group seated by number. Number 7, sit all together, whatever you want, but all together. And move the chair in a circle like number 1. Move the chair in circle. You are the best, guys. Now, I will pass with a microphone. No problem. You speak English because you told me that you don't speak English. But I will just ask you. I need your I need your help. So each group will tell Mia 2 animals and 2 objects. For example, and Mia will write it there on the paper. For example, I will give an example. Tiger. Right, tiger on the left side, and on the left, dishwasher. For example, tell me. Bad joke. So you will be the first. Tell me an animal. Platypus. Sorry? Platypus. Platypus. It's a mammal. I don't understand, but the important is me understand. Monkey. Okay. Tell me an object.
English?
No. One object. Key. Say key. Give me another animal and another object.
A wolf.
Wolf.
And a microwave.
And microwave.
Women's Day.
Tell me 2 animals and 2 objects.
Cat.
Slowly, because she has to write.
Lion.
You have to tell me 2 objects now.
Okay, a chair.
Easy.
Table.
Oh, no imagination. 2 animals and 2 objects.
A mouse.
Elephant.
Balloon. 2 objects now.
Microwave.
No, already someone told.
Fridge.
Another one?
Microphone.
Microphone. Oh, sorry. Okay, next group. You are.
Snake. Snake.
Dragon.
2 objects now. No, it's fine. You gave us 2 animals, we need 2 objects. Whatever you
Pencil.
want. Pencil? It's fine.
Bad stuff.
Sorry? Bad stuff? Ah.
What was the first? Sorry. Pencil and
Repeat it well.
Bad stuff.
Say it in Serbian. Ah, pasta. I don't understand. It's okay.
Fox.
Fox. Good.
Turtle.
Turtle. Object.
Watch.
Watch. Great.
Knife.
Nice. Perfect. Sorry. Shortcuts. Okay, guys. Two animals and two objects.
Hamster.
You can talk on the mic.
Wheel.
Object or animal?
Screwdriver.
Perfect. And we need another object or
A shoe.
a shoe. Shoe. Perfect. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur? What kind of dinosaur? T-Rex. Okay, she needs to listen.
T-Rex.
Dog.
No, already someone told dog or no? No, dog is fine.
Ball.
Balls. Ball.
Horse.
No object.
Object. Bracelet.
Bracelet. Perfect. Thank you. You already.
A plane.
Object.
Whatever.
Pangolin. It's an animal. Pangolin. Pangolin.
Okay. Object.
Scissors.
Scissors. Another object, please. Needle. And we need. Okay, tell me just one animal and one object.
Anteater.
No, she doesn't hear me.
Anteater. Panda.
And animal. You told an animal? Okay, sorry, object.
Stapler.
Perfect. Okay, we have a different kind of animals and a different kind of objects. You will ask, what do we need? Now, I will count from 3 to 1, and you have to point your fingers against someone of your group, because we have to vote your team leader. Okay? The people that will receive more votes is the team leader. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Vote for your team leader. Okay. The team leader, raise the hand. The team leader of each group, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is your? Raise your hand. Now, no, listen to me. Now, it's really important. The team leader has to choose the new team leader. You have to choose the new team leader. And the new team leader, please stand up. Woo! paper. Mia, thank you so much. Now, please make some space here. This is yours. This is yours. 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 Who's missing? Who's missing? Who doesn't have the marker? No, we have time. Okay. Can you pick one paper? Just one for you. Here. I will pass and give you one. Pick one. Help me, guys. 2, 3. 4. 3. Last 3. Now, this is what will happen. Each one of you, team leader, have to choose a word for an animal and a word for the object. Yes. And if someone chooses a word, no one else can use the same word. Because, sorry, Sophia. I really apologize. Because when you choose your word, you have to come back to your team and create a startup where the animal is the customer and the object is the product that the customer have to buy. Okay? Wait, stay there. So, leave it to your team, leave the paper, because you need to be first come, first serve. So you need to be really quick to choose the word. I move this because I want to save my laptop. Now, come back here, team leader. Your marker? Okay. This, wait. Go. I know that is woman days, so it's safer for you. First come, first serve. Choose the word. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Don't wait. Don't make the wait. Come. And come back to your team. Come back to your team. Now, I will give you, guys, may I have your attention? Guys, now I will give you 10 minutes to create the startup, to create the logo of your startup, and then, wait, I will give you 30 seconds to pitch your startup. 10 minutes from now.
Go.
Još jednom, treba da...
Can you put some music on the iPad?
Absolutely.
Yes. So you have to face the camera, right? It's not a problem.
Može, ja ne prezentujem, on prezentuje. Moraš objaviti. Izgleda kao tenis. Sa olovka, pencil i olovku, već nije fake. Znači, izgleda kao olovka. Ne moraš se otvoriti. Ja ću mi držati mikrofon. Ja sam vidio 4 minuta, ajde.
Da, zašto moraš dobiti? Zašto biti? Zašto baviti?
Remember to drop the logo. Last minute.
One minute left, 55 seconds. Požurite. Posljednjih 15 sekundi.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2. I gotovo je. Što ste uradili ste.
So, Dana, can you switch it off the music so I don't touch anything to avoid problems? Now, team leader comes here. Team leader. Pay attention to the now, can you? Okay, let's do like this. Better. Yes. Can we switch it on more of the microphone and not the music?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, now I will give you 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds to pitch your idea. But first, please put the chairs in lines as were before and stay seated with your group.
Pazite na kameru.
Dobro sam se svojio pivo.
Are you ready? I will give you a microphone. Okay, group number 1. Then, number 2, who is number 2? Number 3? Number 4? Come on. 3. Sorry? Okay. Who's number 3? Number 3. Okay. Number 4? Here. Come in. Number 5? Number 6? Number 7? Right? Number 8? And you, Kara, number 9? Great. So, 30 seconds from now, go.
Okay, we are a company called Venom Blade. We are selling knives to snakes, of course, and we offer safety and camouflage weapons to snakes who do not produce venom in exchange for snake leather, which will then later sell to Gucci and so from our partners.
What's the name?
Venom Blade, and this is our logo.
Thank you. Go. Yes, of course.
Okay. So yeah, mice are small and very silent rodents, and we are trying to sell them a microphone so they can boost their voice, I mean their speech, so they can scare cats and they can create a better community. That's all. Thank you. Oh yeah. So how's it going, guys? My day is very good. How are you doing? I'm doing great.
Thank you.
Panda is basically bamboo covered energy drink. So because pandas sleep all the time and all they do.
Oh wait. Sorry. Thank you. Go.
Panda is a bamboo seed covered energy drink because pandas always sleep and eat. So we made an energy drink so they can stay more time awake and play with it. Other pandas.
15 seconds more.
That's it.
Thank you. Number 4. Oldika. You want help? You need help? Go.
Okay, so we had to sell the tables for the lions, and so we are selling the royal table for real lions. Because Simba is using our table, and so is Alex. Because every king of the jungle needs a royal table. That's all. Thank you.
Are you ready? Wait. Go.
We are a company called Wiki. We sell keys to the cat, and they open the cage to eat bird, and Tom will finally eat the bird, and we will not touch it anymore. Peace out.
You are number? Are you ready? Are you sure? Ready? Okay. Go.
When we sell fireball for foxes, and imagine that you are in a box and you can use this ball to throw it at your victims, and you then, such as chickens and other animals, and then you can have delicious dinner, and if there is no fireballs, there is no life.
Thank you. Wait.
Okay.
Well, our idea is basically real. We are selling our watches to the monkeys because imagine we are working on the big zoo and the monkeys want to eat, and every single monkey must eat at the same time, and imagine it's 5 o'clock and 5 o'clock watching will be beeping and monkeys will be eating.
Oh, see, no problem. You are kids first. No.
Well, we have a microwave for our dragon, so our dragon will never have fire in his house. He can eat warm food when he's cold, and when he can't spit fire. And he can use his microwave as an incubator. He can attract women dragons because he can cook with microwave. His food will never be burned. And he can save his energy with microwave, so he can hunt more efficiently and have more energy for himself.
You're welcome. Wait, okay. Go.
This is designed for all the dogs that are sad. This is Doggo Ball. We invented a ball which is for your dog. A dogless ball. A ballless dog. Sorry. Will help strengthen your dog's teeth. It goes in the dark so you won't fall over it, and includes a toothpaste which is for your dog.
Now, we have a joke, but let's come back serious. Okay. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. So we have broke the ice. Now let's talk about something more serious. As you know, Startup Weekend is part of a Techstars ecosystem. For who doesn't know what Techstars is the second biggest acceleration program or network of acceleration program in the world. And our mission is to inspire the changes in lives of entrepreneurs like you. But this is a big claim, so this is something like that marketing people likes to write on the slides. But what I like to tell about what Startup Weekend is and what our aim is that we would like to, that after this event, you have learned to understand, and that is important, to learn to be an entrepreneur. But you don't have to stop to learn. We want to teach you to learn to be an entrepreneur. Because during this weekend, you will just have some appetizer of what be an entrepreneur is. If there is something that due to my bad pronunciation or you don't understand, please just interrupt me and ask me whatever you want. I would like to have this first phase as much interactive as possible. But fortunately, also if it's just the top of an iceberg, Startup Weekend, we had as Startup Weekend great success stories. These are just few of that. Hydrate, for example, started in a Startup Weekend in 2013 and will go on IPO this year. So, or Easy Taxi, probably you know, also My Taxi. You know My Taxi? No. Oh, okay. My Taxi is a company that was created in Germany in 2013, if I remember. That was just acquired 2 years ago by Mercedes. And Easy Taxi, that was created in the Startup Weekend in Brazil, was acquired 2 years ago by My Taxi. And the Clever Taxi, for example, another company started in Romania in a Startup Weekend, was acquired also by My Taxi last summer for 60 million euros. and they just started the startup weekend. This is why. This is because from 2007, more than 350,000 people attended to a startup weekend, thanks to more than 12,000 organizers in more than 1,300 cities. Just imagine that Startup Weekend is present in more countries than Starbucks. So for example, there are countries that doesn't have Starbucks, but at the Startup Weekend, at least just one. This weekend, these are the cities that are having a Startup Weekend. This means that there are people like you that are experiencing the same thing you are experiencing during that you will experience during the weekend. What does it mean? That you will feel the high and the low of creating a company. Tonight, you will be really happy if your ideas will be chosen by yourself, that you have to create a team, so that you will have people that believe in your ideas. Tomorrow morning, you will be really, really happy because you will be in a really, really high phase. Tomorrow night, probably, you have changed your ideas 10, 15 times, because during the days you will learn that something is not going as supposed. You will have a lot of discussion with your team. You will be really connected with your initial ideas, but please be as more Spartan as possible. Throw your ideas from the top of a hill and understand if it will survive or not. And doing this, please, this is a request by myself. When you will discuss with your team, discuss as much as you want, but please really respectful of all the people inside your team, because no one has the crystal ball to know the future, especially in this event, especially in your team, especially around your ideas. So don't fix too much. And there is no CEO, there is no CFO, there is no CMO, there is no one. You need to be as much fluid and liquid inside your team as possible. Bring all the inputs that you can put to the team to help the team to achieve the goal. It's really, really important. And it's really important that all together we will have a great event. Please, because I have facilitated something like 37 events. 2 times I have to divide teams fighting. 1 time was a team by ladies fighting, and I don't want to have again this kind of experience. We are all together in this experience, and if you will have a great experience, it's because you want to have a great experience. And you will have a great experience also thanks to the support of the coaches that will arrive tomorrow. These are Peter, Ivana.
Yes.
Is there here some of the coaches?
Yes.
Please a big round of applause for the coaches. If you want to come here to say yeah.
Coaches, please.
We have Maria and Dejan. And okay, please introduce yourself.
Oh, there it is.
Big round of applause, please, guys. Yes. So introduce yourself. Tell the team what you are, and in which subject you can help them from tomorrow. And yeah, superpower.
Hello, my name is Dan. I'm a software developer for 20 years.
Woo!
I work in a startup. I'm quite old in startup years. I have experience with software development. I also try to develop some of my ideas, and I basically if I had to choose my superpower, that would be experience.
Hello everybody, my name is Maria and I'm a manager of a startup center in Novi Sad, and I'm really happy because I'm here, because I can notice how your ideas are like pulsing. Something what I can give like as my experience, it's also that experience I will steal that from you. I have experience in startup because I have my own, and it's lasting 3 years by now, so a lot of experience in, moving that limit of and going out of comfort zone. And I can really show you how I was doing that, and maybe that can inspire you to do the same. So I would like to invite all of you to just go out of all comfort zones and just step out. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Miron. I came from very far away from Sarajevo. Yesterday morning we came here. I work in Sarajevo in Mosaic Foundation, another incubator over there. What's my experience? I have no idea. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, a lot of life experience. Yeah. Like one of the things that I really enjoy doing is figuring out your financial part of your business model, like what kind of revenues you will have and so on. So I think I can help you with that. But in general, I mean, we can figure everything together. It's when I said we are in this together, right? Or I don't remember how you said it, but
yeah, we are all together.
Yeah, that is the point.
It's the same.
It's fine. See, you can make mistakes.
My name is Stefan Maskovic. I'm also coming from Sarajevo. I was actually born in Belgrade, so not very far away. I currently work in a Mosaic Foundation as a collective impact manager, and my job is actually to connect multiple stakeholders, so we built a very nice ecosystem for social entrepreneurs. Prior to joining Mosaic Foundation, I worked in an international energy firm, and I worked as a consultant, so I'll hopefully help you with sales. I was managing a 200 million euros portfolio, and hopefully that will support you in your endeavor. And apart from that, I was also a financial analyst, so hopefully from the financial side, I'll also be able to provide some sort of support. That's from me now.
Thank you. You will come back tomorrow at 2, right? After lunch. After lunch, you will meet all the team. But you can find also the profile of the other mentors on the website, and just understanding also who also can help you with your project from tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thanks to the mentor, but also I would like to thank all the sponsors that created this event and helped us. So first of all, I would like to thank the business incubator in the person of Georgia. Georgia, would you like to come on this side and say something? Sure? Okay. Petar, can you help me to
Development Agency of Serbia, Razvojna agencija Srbije, koja je...
Thank you. Then, describe, you know this, you have.
Okay. Our other sponsors are Starter, the organization that supports entrepreneurs and startups in Novi Sad. You can see their banner right here, the blue one, the sky blue. Next is Vega IT Outsourcing. They provide us with resources and delicious food you're eating right now. And of course, InfoStud, you all know this one. They have a lot of businesses like get a job or find a car and other things. They also provided some of the objects that you're using today. They provided a lot of things actually, but that's not important right now. So big thanks and round of applause for our sponsors.
No, Petar, take this. So if you need to say something, you have. And as a startup weekend, we have some global partners. First one is Google for Startup, that is giving to each one of you $3,000 of Google Cloud credits. You will receive a link, and when you can redeem this credit on your Google Cloud account if you need it. You will have 1 year to spend, but just you can redeem it until the end of March. So until the end of this month, you can redeem your credits, and then if you need, you can use it. And then also text.co, you can register for free a domain valid for 1 year using this code, but don't worry, you will receive it by email also. It's a free domain for 1 year. What you will do this weekend? So let's go straight to the point. A lot of things. Like, validate an idea, meet a co-founder, do something that will scare you. That is the most important thing. Learn something new, step outside of your comfort zone, as Maria told before, and I really like it. Learn about entrepreneurship and focus on just one thing for at least 48 hours. It is really difficult, actually, in these days to focus on just one thing. And it will be a really big challenge for you. If I talk about validating an idea, who knows what I mean? You want to explain us? I give you the microphone. Come on this side.
Validating an idea means that we need to go outside of the building and speak with our future customers to see what they think about our idea. Am I right?
Meet a co-founder, so you will work with people that you probably don't know right now, but by Sunday he or she will be your best friend forever. Do one thing that scares you. Who was the one scared about doing something? But it was you, because when I was saying something about, you indicated him or no? Yeah. Why?
He was just scared.
Okay. No, because it's really important. You will be scared to talk with people that you don't know. You will be scared to do something that you don't know how to do it. You will be scared on Sunday to pitch in front of people that you don't know. But don't worry. You are starting almost from the same point, and the people that will listen to you are just like you. So don't be scared about this. The weekend schedule. Please take a picture of this, but I think you will receive it. First, tonight, you will pitch. Please raise your hand if you want to pitch an idea.
Može to i bolje, ajde.
Okay, you will pitch in Serbian if you want, not in English. Okay, we decided to help you that tonight you can pitch in Serbian to make it more comfortable for you. How many of you want to pitch? How many of you have an idea? No. I need at least, we are something like 80s. I need at least 35 ideas. You have an idea? Kind of. So you have an idea. You have an idea? Why? I'm pretty sure that from this morning something went wrong. And there is at least one problem to solve. I'm pretty sure. How many problems did you have since this morning? So how many ideas do you have? Don't be scared to pitch tonight, because it will be the chance. First, it will be one of the things that scares you most, and you need to do the first step out of your comfort zone, coming on this side. I'm the shyest person, probably, that I know, and I'm on this side. So if I'm able to do it, stay here, you can do it. Then, you will vote the idea that you like it most. How you will vote these ideas? You will receive 3 post-it, and you will stick post it on the ideas that you liked most. We will explain better later. The 12 most voted ideas. So this means that we need at least 13 ideas. Yes, we need at least 13 ideas. We'll form the teams. First things after team forming is to exchange contact inside your team. Do this in the way you prefer. Do a Facebook group, a WhatsApp group, a Tinder group, an Instagram group. I don't care, but it's really important that tomorrow morning, if, what's your name? Okay, it's too difficult for me. Nicola, if Nicola come here and I ask Nicola, where is your team? I don't want to listen the reply, I don't know. And if I ask Nicola, who is in your team? I don't know. If I ask Nicola, can you call your team? I don't have any kind of contact. No. You have first to have a group of contact of your team, because if tomorrow part of your team is out doing a customer validation and you need to say something to the group, if you need to pick up someone tomorrow morning to come here all together, first do this. And tips from my side: use the paper with your idea to sign your name, also because we need to know who is in each team. So leave us tonight the big paper that you will have with your names, so we know who is inside each team. Do a brain dump and decide during after the dinner. Also, because we have to close at 10. Also, go with your new formed team to have a beer. And just yes, it's really important also to networking. It's one of the most important parts of Startup Weekend. Beer connect people. It's like Nokia. Nokia was in the 90s. Beer is now. You remember the spot by Nokia? And decide what you want to deliver during the weekend. So start about tomorrow morning. If you have a designer, start to set the graphic assets. If there is a marketing guy, decide to understand and do a market research about kind of product similar to yours and whatever. But start to create a rough draft of planning, not something complicated, because you will change a lot of things tomorrow. Because tomorrow you will have in the morning, because we will start at 9 with breakfast, and we will start after breakfast at 9:30. You will have a training about business model canvas. Who know what business model canvas is? Who know how to use business model canvas? Okay, because a really good entrepreneur 2 weeks ago told me, everyone knows business model canvas, but no one knows how to use business model canvas. How many of you think to know how to use business model canvas? Not the mentor. I think the mentor, no. No one. So, Peter, you will do the training tomorrow?
Yes. I will do the Carlos business model training tomorrow. Again. Those who are in the audience know who I'm talking to when I say again. But okay, yes, tomorrow, 12 ideas that pass the first barrier. We will get your business model canvases, and then I will tell you how to use them, how to fill them out, and that will be our start.
Then, after the business model canvas, so after understanding what your value proposition is, do a market research and define what your MVP will be. Who knows what an MVP is? And I'm not talking about basketball. Who know what the MVP? Okay, you already talked. Someone else. Who know what an MVP is?
The guy on the phone knows.
Yeah, the guy on the phone. Well, what's your name? What's your name?
Nenad.
Nenad. Come with me. Okay, what is an MVP?
Most viable product.
Most? No. Wait. Minimum viable product.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It means that you have a demo version of your product, right?
Okay, easier. Easier and better.
Something that you can give to your customers, that they can test it, but it's not fully finished.
It's not viable to test.
Something like that.
It's the minimum viable product. Is the minimum set of features that your product needs to have to receive money from your customer. Easy. Because without money, we don't go anywhere. Right? You're welcome. Continue to chat on your phone. Or you're preparing the pitch.
Preparing the pitch.
No one believes you. Do a customer, start with building and do the customer validation. This process will bring you to iterate. What does it mean? What is an iteration? What is a rapid iteration? Yes. Wait, microphone.
Okay, so when our initial idea falls apart eventually, so we have to start building and validating the whole
How many times?
Until we make a new product which satisfies the customer needs. And
okay. You know what you're talking about. Yeah, basically, imagine that you have to build a play card castle every time, and one of the mentors come to your table and blow on the castle and destroy it. You have to rebuild every time more solid to avoid that the lower floor stay up every time until your castle stay up to the top. Keep building, because tomorrow night you will have the pitch training. Pitch training is really important because on Sunday you will be really stressed about prepare your presentation. This is why we will do it tomorrow night, because instead no one will follow the training and keep advantage of the advice. Because tomorrow on Sunday you will have to register. You have to register your team. What does it mean? That tomorrow morning you will receive a link by email, right? There is where you have to register your team to pitch. If you don't register your team until tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I cannot allow you to pitch on Sunday. So tomorrow morning or this night, see the link, click, register your team. It's just necessary that just one member of the team register the team, and then the other can add also on Monday. But it's important that we have all the list of the team that will pitch. Understand if you are the customer, it will be difficult, but I can tell you that I saw different startup weekend where teams had customer not on Sunday morning but on Saturday night. Yes. In Galway in 2016, at Saturday night, there was a team that had 2,000 euros of PayPal transaction on Saturday night. So if they can do it, you can do it. What?
You know someone is
What's happening?
smiling at 2,000 euros.
If you understand, if you focus on the right point and you go straight, you will be able to do it. understanding your rollout strategy, your business model, build the presentation, practice for the pitch. You will pitch practice with downstairs with me, the mentors. We will give you tips on how to modify your presentation, your slides, how to increase the value of your slides to make it really shining for the judges for Sunday night. And then we will have a tech check because we will use this laptop for presentation on Sunday, just one laptop, so we don't have to plug and replug and we have any kind of problem with settings. So it's really important that by 3, at what time we will start the final pitch at 5, right? So I would like to have the final presentation ready for 3 p.m. 4? You are too good.
I have a soft heart.
Okay, at 4 we need the final version of the presentation loaded on the laptop, and so we can check if it's the font size is right, the color are right, there are problems with formatting and whatever. And then we will have a final presentation with the judges. That we will judge you on these criteria. First, validation. So, did your team get out and talk to the customer? Has it told before? Are you actually solving a problem? Have you identified a specific target market? I don't want to hear from you, our customers are women. Because a 25-year-old woman is different from a 75-year-old woman. Right? I don't like to hear students. General, which grade? Show us that you have done at least some of homework. Do you want to add something, Peter? Do you want to add something? Execution and design. Do you have an MVP or prototype? How functional is your technical demo? And remember, because no one likes ugly stuff or difficult to use stuff, right? And business model. How you make this a successful business? How you solving a real problem? Is your idea unique? This, I'm not totally agree with this point, personally, because there are some cases where you can just replicate some kind of ideas already existing in other part of the world and verticalize on your market. So it's a business anyway. And first, remember, I don't want to listen that you don't have competitors. It's impossible. For 2 cases. A, if you don't have competitors, you don't have done good research. If you don't have competitor, it doesn't mean that you are the only one person having this problem, so you are a customer of yourself. So there is no market. Right? Now, you are scared enough to start to pitch. How does the pitch will work? Please make a line on this side. Come here to pitch, and then move on that side where one of the volunteers will help you to write the name of your idea on the flip chart. Take the flip chart with you and really quietly come back to your seat, because you have to listen all the other pitches, because you have to vote all the other ideas, and you have to know, in case your idea are not chosen, which team you want to enter. So, how?
Over there.
Okay, pitch will be in Serbia. For tonight, pitch will be in Serbia. Just some rules. Can I pitch 2 ideas? No. Choose the best one. What's happened if my idea is not selected? Don't go home. Choose a team and come inside the team. Can I still guys? Hello? Can you hear me?
Just 1 second.
Yeah.
Ovdje mi mnogo gužva. Troje.
You know how many are?
Da pičuje.
What's happening?
We need more ideas.
No, wait. We will have 2 free rounds of ideas. So let's see how things will work. Sorry? The marker? Guys, who has the marker from before? Give it to us, please.
All the markers here, please.
All the markers, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, as I'm saying, what happens if my idea is not selected tonight? You will be really down, depressed, but don't go home. Because it's really important that you stay here to understand why your idea is not selected. It was just because people didn't like your pitch. It was just because you put a wrong value proposition pitching it. If you don't stay here and you don't talk with people, you will not know. Don't be scared about stolen ideas. It's not a problem. For this, I made mine a quote by George Bernard Shaw. That's told. If you have an apple and I had an apple and we exchange, each one of us have an apple, right? Or not? That's right. If you have an idea and I have an idea and we exchange our ideas, every one of us will have 2 ideas. So just sharing your thought, you can increase and improve your ideas. Can I use prop slides when pitching? No. Just microphones and 60 seconds. People who are pitching, please see me. I don't want to see orchestra director pitching with a microphone like this, because it's not useful for anyone. This is not a magic wizard from Harry Potter. Just stay with a microphone here, because here we can listen you, here we cannot listen. And if the people cannot listen you, cannot vote you. Okay? So, like you have your shoulder locked, stay like that.
One other thing, sorry.
No.
Please be quiet while other people are pitching. You need to listen to their ideas so you can vote for what you like. You can't vote if you don't hear everything. It's going to be pretty wild, so please try to control your impulses and stay seated and quiet. We have a lot of pitches, so this is round 1.
Wait, if you have to go to the toilet, go now.
Now. Okay, that's it.
For the next hour, you cannot. No, I'm joking. Anatomy of a pitch. How a standard pitch needs to be. Hi, my name is Simone. The problem I want to solve is that I have a child that, no, sorry, it's not. The problem that I want to solve is that my ice cream melts on my hands every day. So I would like to create conic gloves for
transmitting into my phone battery something.
Please remember that we need a problem, a solution, and what you need inside your team to create your product. So, what's your background? Of what?
Faculty Technical Science.
Okay. Okay, you're a graphic designer. Perfect. Do you know how to code?
No.
Do you know about business and marketing?
No.
Yes or no?
He has basics.
Okay, so you need, for example, a coder, someone that helps you in financial.
Leave that to me, okay?
I don't know. I'm not sure. You will have 60 seconds. Okay? You want to be the first? Stay there.
Please. Simone?
Yeah?
Just 1 second. This will here is Tele. Is going
Yes.
to be
No, we need to stay here because I need to check the timer. Yes, because I need the translator in that case.
And we are going to translate to our native language right now. Dobrodošli u deo za pičeve. Ivana želi što kaže.
Ja hvatam beleške svih pičeva. Kada se završe, moći ćete da vidite koja je to ideja, a takmičari će stati pored svojih ideja. Da možete da povežete i celo.
Znači, takmičari kad imaju završi 60 sekundi, pređu tamo, preuzmu svoj papir, da li mogu nešto to pišu eventualno? Ne. Uzimaju svoj papir, negde ga lepe, nove grede.
Lepit ćemo posle.
Ne, od istog sekunda dobit ćete stikere i kreće glasanje za ideje koje se najviše dopadaju. A sada je... Ne, na srpskom. Sve što se ja borio da bude ovo na srpskom, da bi imali svi više pičeva. Finale na engleskom. Tu da biti Bukić. Ajde. Znači, predstavi se. Polako. Ajde. Na srpskom mora. Na srpskom mora.
Are you ready?
Na srpskom mora.
Ajde. Okej, go.
Go.
Znači, kad sam bio u osnovnoj školi, srednjoj školi, mrzeo sam da čitam knjige, pogotovo lektire, Bela Griva, Rat i mir, ne znam ja šta. Naravno, iako smo morali, nikad nisam pročitao, tako? I uvek sam razmišljao kao, bi bilo cool da ima audio knjige tiha, tako da možemo slušamo, gledamo na krevetu i slušamo. Pa sad konačno postoji to na platformi knjigapriča.com. Znači, knjigapriča.com to je platforma gde možemo kupimo audio knjige naših srpskih knjiga, kako god. I to je to, možemo slušati kada hoćemo. I što je najbitnije, jako je. Hvala.
What's the name of video?
Knjigapriča.com.
Kako je tvoje ime?
Ne.
Hvala, Nenade.
You want to be the second? Go!
Ja sam Dejan, problem koji želim da rešim je savremena anksioznost kod mladih. Znači, ono što treba da reši ovaj problem je aplikacija gde će se napraviti profil i preko koje će moći ljudi, recimo u okviru ove velike jedne prostorije ili sprata kafića, da komuniciraju anonimno i ukoliko odluče mogu da otkriju svoj identitet toj osobi i završim negde drugde na piću. I takođe postoji biznis strana ove ideje, a to je da može se recimo koristiti na konferencijama, da se ocenjuju predavanja, da se govori kakav je predavač, kako je predavanje, da je zanimljivo. I to je to.
Yes, of course. You are.
Ćao, ja sam Marina, predstavljam Imogen Team i istoimeni software koji rešava problem menadžmenta u IT kompanijama koje broje od 20 do 50 zaposlenih i fokusiran je u stvari na to da reši problem menadžmenta samom organizacijom, upravljanje procedurama, dokumentacijom, znači za sve ono što smo do sada koristili, Slack, Google Drive i ostalih nekih 10-ak aplikacija. Praktično ovo je integracija svih njih u jedan i u tom smislu omogućava upravljanje dokumentacijom, organizacijom timova, vođenje procedura, a istovremeno konsultantske usluge, ne bi li u stvari skalirali biznis u, kažem opet, IT kompanijama, pre svega u Srbiji, a onda se širimo i dalje.
Guys, you have 60 seconds, not 40.
She practiced this.
Okay, go.
Ćao, ja sam Stefan. Predstavljam ideju koja će rešiti problem ljudi koji nisu, na primjer, iz Novog Sada kao studenta koji su došli da studiraju i ne znaju gde šta da kupe, a generalno iz stranaca. Oni će pomoću naše aplikacije u saradnji sa supermarketima koji će plaćati sponzorstvo moći da nađu svoj proizvod putem searcha,
koji će biti povezan, bit će spoj baze podataka i navigacije koji će vas odvesti tačno do mesta gde možete nabaviti, naravno ljudi koji su platili, da ih promovišu.
Oh, yes. Ćao ljudi, ja sam Petar i kao što možete vidjeti po mom veoma bitnom telu, ja igram igrice. I to dosta igrice igram. Međutim, imam jednu prijateljicu koja je slepa, što znači da ona ne može da uživa u video igricama koliko ja mogu. Odnosno ne može uopšte da uživa. Zato ja hoću da predstavim video igru koja će sa posebnim joystickom namenjen za potrebe slepih ljudi da ih pruži iskustvo video igra, barem nalik na onome što ja doživljam. Iskustvo će se zasnivati na tome da na čulima koji slepi ljudi koriste da interaktuju sa okolinom, tipa toplota, zvuk, gluma i tako dalje. Za ovaj projekat će mi trebati dosta inženjera, glasovnih glumaca, tekstopisaca i tako dalje. Glasite za mene, hvala.
Sljedeći.
Ćao ljudi, ja sam Čeda, želim da vam ispričam šta mi je palo na me slučaj dok je gorela zgrada, to jest moja ideja je da napravim utičnicu koja će u mogućnosti, to jest povezana sa mobilnim telefonom, dati nam mogućnost da pratimo da li je nešto u našem stanu trenutno aktivno, to jest uključeno, da li postoji mogućnost od nekog možda strunog proboja, udara ili bilo čega, tako da ideja je znači, da bude povezano sa mobilnim telefonom, imat ćemo uvijek mogućnost uvid odakle god, bilo kog mesta, šta se dešava u našem stanu, tako da nećemo morati da brinemo da li nam ugori stan, eventualno stan. Hvala!
Hvala puno!
Hvala, jesam. Moje ime je Danica Milević, ja ću nažalost početi sa nekom malo mračnijom temom, pošto nemaju sve happy end. Živimo u 21. veku i često smo svedoci silovanja žena, krađa i različitih loših stvari. Moja ideja je da osmislimo narukvicu koja bi imala lokator u sebi nalik ovoj, može biti i sportska, različite dizajna bi bile. I onda bi se, imala bi dugme i kada bi neko napao ženu ili bilo koju mušteriju koja se osjeća bespomoćno, ona bi kliknula na to dugme i automatski bi se pojavila tačkica na ekranu policijskom i policija bi mogla dođe i da spasi žrtvu i time bi sprečili mnogo veliki broj žrtava.
Znači svima, ja sam Davor, industrijski dizajner, bavim se namještajem i tim idejama. U vezi toga imam jednu ideju da napravim dečji krevet, odnosno već je osmišljen. To je krevet koji ima oblik akcijne figure, odnosno strip heroja Hulka sa modifikacijama, znači platformom kojoj može da se menja i drugi heroji. Znači, to je jedan ovakav zanimljiv proizvod za djecu i nadam se da ću uspjeti to da realizujem. Ne znam šta da kažem, znači tiče se dizajna, oblika, svi koji znaju koja je to figura Hulk, znači to su one mišićeve ruke ogromne, imam celu ideju, tako nadam se da će biti interesantno za vas.
Just 1 second.
If you want, yes. No, we just asked them if they want to do in Serbia to make it more comfortable. I'm making the language that is more comfortable for you.
Ja sam zanjamo, meni nije materno srpsko, pa ja bi na engleskom, ako se slažem.
You will do it in English for it. Go.
My name is Ivana, and I live and breathe in this shop and sell vintage and thrifted secondhand clothing. So actually I made 2 businesses out of that. There's a lot of people that have unwanted clothing sitting in their closets, and friends ask me all the time if I can help sell them their stuff. So I thought, why not create a space where they can sell thrift, where they can sell, swap, rent, or even donate their unwanted things. everybody else happy and reduce clothing waste. Comuna would be a social commerce marketplace where you can go and get your daily dose of fashion without hurting the environment.
Zdravo svima, ja sam Tanja i želim vam svim postavim jedno pitanje. Da li ste ikad se našli u situaciji da imate malo vremena koje biste željeli provesti u nekom kafiću, na kafi sa prijateljem ili sami, ali ste ga proveli tražeći mjesto u nekom kafiću. Ja želim da riješim taj problem tako što ću stvoriti aplikaciju kojom ćete vi moći da nađete slobodno mjesto i da ga rezervišete. Ta aplikacija bi bila povezana sa računarom određenog kafića i na taj način biste vidjeli preko aplikacije koja mjesta su slobodna i koja su zauzeta. Našu aplikaciju bi koristili ljudi koji su zaposleni, imaju male pauze između posla ili studenti koji imaju pauze između predavanja na vježbi i mislim da bi na ovaj način riješilo problem, olakšala bi svakodnevnicu i također povećala bih
Možemo nastaviti dalje.
Da, naravno. Spremni?
Ready? Go!
Zdravo svima, mi smo Tamara i Tijana i imamo jednu činjenicu s kojom sam sigurna da se svi slažete, a to je da vam se sigurno nekad ispraznio telefon i da niste imali gdje da ga napunite. Vidite već, smanjuje se procenat bateriji, znači krede sumanuto potraga za punjačem, utičnicom, nema nigde, na ulici ste i koliko ste puta samo rekli da biste voljeli sada ovdje da možete napraviti telefon u ulici, ali dok se ne pojavi bežični način za prenos električne energije, možemo da potrebno ono što imamo, a to je solarna energija. Dakle, solarni punjač. Naša ideja je da stvarimo punjač kojim ćete pomoću energije sunca puniti svoj telefon.
S tim što je naš punjač drugačiji od ostalih, samim tim što bi bio portable u smislu da bi taj sam panel bio moguć za preslagivanje u suštini, da može da se preslaži na različite načine i da može da bude različitih površina, da možete da ga razvijete kao rolo papira, bukvalno, tako da bi u tom nekom segmentu...
Bio bi mobilan prenosi mali, stavio ovo nije u stvari.
Ovdje imamo jednog čovjeka koji se vratio, on je bio na preprošlom startu vikendu. Ukus. Idemo sad ponovo. Spreman? Spreman sam.
This is the idea number.
Hvala lepo.
Ćao svima, ja sam Srđan, po slučaju sam mašinski inženjer, moj tim tamo. Mi razvijamo mehaničku tastaturu sa 3D komandama koja će pomoći grafičkim dizajnerima, mašincima, arhitektama da manipulišu objektima u virtualnom prostoru kao da je realan prostor, intuitivno i jednostavno. Tako da nećete prevazilazi mogućnosti miša i klasične tastature. Također ubacit ćemo programibilne tastere koje vi možete, tu svaki korisnik može da im dodeli funkciju tako da imate raznorazne dodatne opcije, koje inače ne možete da radite klasičnim tastaturama.
First time that I see pitch so fast.
Daj se spremni. Okej.
Go!
Ja sam Dušan, Novi Marija, mi smo arhitekti, još napravimo lanac coworking i co-living prostora. Primetili smo da generalno život freelancera danas je vrlo puno stresa i generalno loš kvalitet života. I onda smo primetili da život, to je provođenje vremena u prirode i slično, povoljno utiče za stres i tako dalje. E sad, ako bismo premestili coworking prostore u ruralna područja, da je okruženo u prirodi i dobra hrana, zdrava hrana i tako dalje, onda možemo da ne samo aktiviramo ruralna područja, nego da aktiviramo i čitao te krajeve, da to.
Sela.
I to je to.
Is this better? This is better.
svima, ja sam Barbara i vama predstavljam ideju dizajn zone. Odnosno, mi problem koji rešavamo jeste nedostatak kreativnosti, nedostatak ideje, sve ono što će činiti jedan veliki korak ka većem uspehu i vašem unapređenju u poslu i životu. Ta dizajn zona je zapravo ideja web stranice i aplikacije na koje se nalaze različiti dizajneri, a večeras ih ima poprilično, pošto prepoznajem svoje kolege. I na toj stranici, ako vam treba pomoć da napravite plakat, da stvorite jedan billboard, da napravite web stranicu, logo, vaša ideja za vašu firmu, za biznis, bilo šta, moći ćete da se ulogujete na aplikaciju, da uđete na web stranicu, da pogledate razne dizajnere i vidite njihovo iskustvo, njihove radove ranije i moći ćete da stupite u kontakt sa njima da bi oni za vas radili vašu ideju i za šta god vam bude trebalo.
Zdravo, ja sam Olgica. Ideja sa kojom sam došla je da sve češće u mom okruženju, kako mladi, tako i stariji, primećujem da imaju problema lagano sa ishranom. I jedan od glavnih problema je da, u principu, kad se ustane utru, šta jesti. Tako da, taj problem bih rešila tako što bih razvila sajt na kome možete da izaberete kako namirnice koje znate da ne smete da jete možda i ponudila bi recepte kako da ispremate, gde biste mogli da ih naručite, kako biste mogli možda pomognete svojim bližnjima, a usput bi i kuvarima olakšali koji kad treba da kuvaju nešto, te specifikacije za sve te ishrane namirnice ne znaju uglavnom šta je tamo, oni emulgatori i ostalo.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Sure?
Da, yes. Ćao, ja sam Lenka i ako se pronastavamo da imate problem sa manjkom prostora ili ste možda direktor neke kompanije, ne znam, staračkog doma ili studenjaka, ljudi vam se žale na manjak prostora, Magnetik je firma koja je rešenje za vas, a to je cakl Magnetik koja daje 3 u 1, sadrži u sebi policu, krevet i sto, ali glavna stvar je u tome što se sklapa uz pomoć magneta, tako da na majstora možete zaboraviti i uštedite vreme i novac. Sviđa vam se moja ideja, kako glasite za mene i saznaćete lako.
Ćao, ja sam Irena. Ovu ideju smo smislili sada tako da ne zamerite. Svi znate ono kada, pogotovo studenti, koliko im je težak onaj putni kofer, pogotovo studentima koji nisu odavde, kada im roditelji stave brdo hrane i ne mogu da odnesu do kuće, odnosno da stane gde žive. I onda smo mi smislili neki kofer koji će pogotovo imati, biće od nekog materijala koji se neće lako kriviti i ljudi će moći na njemu da se odvezu, on će raditi poput nekog motora na električnim pogonima i ručka, ona za kojom je vučemo, će biti poput volana i imaće sedište koje se ovako diže i spušta i njemu će biti...
Vreme je išlo duplo brže.
Go!
Ja mislim da je išlo duplo brže vreme, pošto su 2 sekunde.
You're being paranoid. Okay, good check. Thank you. Are you ready?
Okay, može. Zdravo svima, ja sam Nikola, nisam inače planirao da pičujem ovo, ali potrudit ću se dan sve od sebe. Naime, izgovorit ću sad dve reči od kojima će svim ovde dići kosa na glavi osim meni. Politika i demokratija. Znači, to su dve reči kojima ljudi ne žele da pričaju, ne žele da imaju ništa s tim. Međutim, ja smatram kao većina vas da je politički sistem u Srbiji, a i u celom svetu dosta puko, troo. I ideja koju imam, koju bi volio da razredim sa vama, jeste platforma koja bi omogućila da oni zapravo najbolji ljudi, koji su zapravo politički najsposobniji, budu sami sebe odaberu i na taj način budu ponuđeni narodu kako bi ih narod izabrao. Ne na način koji je to bilo do sada, gde zapravo gledamo onu Gaussovu krivulju, znači imamo ljude sa leve strane i sa desne strane. Oni koji su najmanje politički sposobni uvek dođu na vrh, za razliku od ovih koji su najsposobniji. Ova platforma je imala za cilj da omogući samo evoluciju, znači sam odabir međusobno ljudi i na taj način bilo ponuđena ljudima za dalji izbor i naravno ne može da stavimo 60 sekundi piča, tako da glasite pa ćemo da razredimo tu temu. Hvala.
Ćao svima, ja sam Maja, ja sam veliki VR entuzijasta i zaljubljenik i prije jedno mjesec dana, 2 sam pokrenula VR zajednicu. Šta je moj cilj? Kad sam ja krenula u prvi razred prije jedno 28 godina, mi smo išli sa decom koja su bila gluvonema i mi nismo znali mnogo o njima i oni nisu znali mnogo o nama. I mislim da je sada upravo trenutak kada ja želim da upotrebim svu moć VR-a i da prosto ljude kroz VR približim tim ljudima koji su onemogućeni, koji možda ne mogu da čuju, ne mogu da vide, ne mogu da hodaju. I ideja je da shvatimo te ljude, da hodamo u njihovim cipelama i da jednostavno učinimo život njima boljim, da ih razumemo i da svi budemo jedno. Tako da, hvala.
Zdravo, ja sam Gabriela i koliko mi često puta imamo poteškoće da možda pronađemo poklon, da poklonimo nekome, da kupimo za neke specijalne dane kao što je, na primjer, i današnji dan. Neki od nas su kreativni, neki su manje kreativni, ali zato hvala Bogu danas na Instagramu možemo da nađemo ljude koji izrađuju poklon i da uzmemo neki poklon od njih. Moja ideja je da napravimo online platformu koja bi pomogla da povežemo ljude koji izrađuju poklone i ljude koji žele da kupe poklone, tako da želim da spojimo one koji trebaju savjet da izrade poklon, oni koji će da izrade ručan poklon i oni koji su spremni da sa te platforme kupe poklon. Hvala.
Ćao svima, ja sam Sofija i predstavit ću jednu ideju koja zapravo nije moja, u ime devojke koja to ne smije da uradi. Dakle, ona je smislila da se kreira narukvica koja bi zamenila zapravo kreditnu karticu i radila bi na principu da sadrži otisak prsta i da može da se aktivira samo tada, znači kada mi prislonimo prst na taj čitač i to bi zapravo pomoglo da se ubrza plaćanje jer ne bi bilo potrebno da tražimo kartice po, ne znam, torbicama, novčanicima i tako dalje, već jednostavno samo prislonimo rukom na čitač i platimo ono što nam je neophodno.
Okay. Ivana, how many ideas was that?
21.
21. We need 14 more.
It's a good number. It's a good number. Okay. You told me you have kind of an idea.
Great.
Let's let people decide. wait, make a few. Let's see who also can join you. Who do I have to pick? One, two. Who have a kind of an idea? Who? The one with the blue?
Left from the...
Pick him. Go to pick him.
Yeah, do it.
You don't... Why?
I did not prepare, and I have multiple ideas, and I want to keep moving.
You have multiple ideas, you want to share nothing, neither one?
Really bad.
No, let's let people decide if
yes.
I'm bad.
No.
This is democracy, man.
No.
Yes. Wait. Give him the microphone.
Yes. You have another one.
You don't think. But the team will build.
Look how many people can help you.
Yes. Look how many people can help you.
Yeah, or can actually express their idea that's much better than that.
Okay, you? Okay, look at good examples so we can, other people can join you.
There's 21 examples.
Yeah, but we need more. Because yours can be the best one.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Come on. No.
Somebody else.
Okay. If I pick another person, you have to pitch.
No.
Yes. Why not? You don't have to be prepared. We can do it together. I will take your hand.
The problem is that I can.
Choose another one.
The friend who
what's his name? Come on. It can be the chance of your life. If you don't try, you don't know. The only thing you know is that you don't volunteer business. There cannot be an next time. You don't know what's happened tomorrow morning.
Simone,
Yeah.
Ivana found the perfect way to motivate them. Još 4 pića i možete da večerate. Pre toga ne može.
Sorry? Yes, 4 more pitches and you can eat. If you don't pitch...
We have one!
Yes! You are hungry?
Not now. No, we have 2 actually.
Yes, so we need 3 more pitches. 3 more pitches. You want to pitch, Costa? Yes.
Yes.
Come on, man!
Come on. Big round of applause!
I know I'm stubborn, but I can't do it right now.
Who? You?
Yes.
Do you have any? Does she have?
Yes. They all have ideas.
I know that everyone
All
has.
of them.
I know. They're just shy. Go! Women are better than you. Hello. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Do you have any name? Ready? Come on. Are you pitching? Guys, don't be scared. Don't be. You want to pitch? No, it's not needed to raise. Okay, imagine that you are just jumping on the roller coaster. It's just 1 minute. It's just 1 minute like the roller coaster. Right?
Right.
5, 6, 6 pitch? No, I know you're in. Please, the 6. I need 1 more. 1 more. 1 more. Why are you looking? You have 5 ideas and you want to share nothing with us. Come on. You are a bad man. You are a bad man.
What about his co-worker?
Okay. let's go.
That's it?
Yeah. We have 26 minutes, huh?
Yes. If anyone else feels inspired, just take your place.
You don't have to be prepared. You know that this is the worst things you are doing in all your life. You know it. You know. You know. You will not sleep tonight. Thinking about you are losing a chance. Okay.
Okay.
Nico. Which one is working? That one. It's not working. It's just go.
Zdravo, ja sam Nikola i izdao sam ideju o aplikaciji koja će na osnovu budžeta koji osoba odabere, aplikacija za putovanje, izvinjam se, osoba kada napravi svoj profil, odabraće grad koji želi da putuje i napravit će neki svoj otprilike budžet. I na osnovu sledeće ankete koja će da ide, odredit će njihova interesovanja i aplikacija s pomoću nekog algoritma da napravi plan putovanja za osobu koja njima najviše odgovara. To je to.
Costa. He is a good man, not you.
Okay, that's not fine. Kao što ste čuli, ja sam Kosta i ovo je ideja koju apsolutno nisam mislio realizovati, ali možda prođe. U pitanju je generator rasporeda, pošto dok sam bio u srednjoj školi pričao sam sa profesorom koji je pravio raspored, imao je problema da organizujem kako učionice, tako i vrijeme i dodatne aktivnosti kao što su sekcije, dopunska nastava i ostalo, tako da bi ova aplikacija omogućila profesorima, ali i ostalim koji su zainteresovani da lakše i efikasnije organizuju svoje vrijeme. Hvala.
Zdravo poštovane kolege, ja sam vaš kolegica, mnogi se ovdje znamo sa Fakulteta tehničkih nauka i kao što znamo, mnogi od vas su došli sa strane i kako ste se vi odlučili da upišete baš FTN, niste znali kako izgledaju učionice, niste znali kako izgledaju laboratorije, ne znate ni kako izgleda ulaz i koji je glavni ulaz. Rješenje na to je VR FTN, a to je jedna ideja da napravimo online prezentaciju o Fakultetu tehničkih nauka baš u nekom VR-u, da vi možete da prošetate kroz fakultet, uđete u laboratoriju, uđete u učionicu i odlučite koji smjer želite i da li uopšte želite da upišete fakultet. To je to. Hvala mnogo.
Ready? Go.
Zdravo, moje ime je Milica. Ideja je da napravim čarobni autobus, ali u realnom životu. Ako se stekli ljudi mojih godina sača. Dakle, deca bi se prijavljivala i išla bi do škole u prateći edukativni sadržaj i također ne mogu se poslati kao turističko razgledanje rada i
Molim vas, stišajte se da bi se čuli pičevi, da bi ljudi koji zapisuju čuli šta treba zapisuju. To je ključno, izvoli.
Ready?
Zdravo, ja sam Maša i večeras smo već čuli par ideja što se tiče narukvica. Međutim, moja ideja je malo drugačija. Ove narukvice će biti kao GPS narukvice ili tracker narukvice. Kada se u mestima koje imaju veliku gužvu, na primjer neki festivali poput Exit ili tako nešto, ljudi bi mogli da iznajmljuju te narukvice i naravno desilo nam se par puta kad bi otišli na koncert ili neki Luna Park ili tako nešto, pošli bi se društvom i neko bi se izgubio u velikoj gužvi. Također nekoliko hiljada ljudi se svakog dana izgubi gužva, pa i ove narukvice bi nam pomogle da... Bravo! U kratkom vremenu pronađemo tu izgubljenu osobu.
Last but not least.
bojim se, tako da ono...
Ready? Go!
Zdravo, ja sam Milica, ja sam student na Fakultetu tehničkih nauka i kao većina vas ovde imamo problem kada dobijemo skript iz fizike, skript iz sociologije, a mrzi nas i da pišemo i da to skraćujemo, ali volimo da pričamo. Sada, ono što ja želim da vam pokažem jeste zvučnik, odnosno mikrofon u stvari, trima, mikrofon koji će vam pomoći da dok pričate u isto vreme skraćujete te skripte. Znači vi čitate 500 strana, uspjećete da skratite na tih 50 dok pričate, ono što će vam olakšati, nećete morati da plaćate to, da idete u skriptarnicu, da dajete 300, 400, 500 dinara na gluposti, iskreno, izvinite. Tako da moja ideja je to, ako želite da glasate za mene, glasajte, ja sam svoj strah pobedila, hvala.
Are you sure you don't want to pitch? Do you think he has to pitch or not?
Yes. Let him decide.
Do you want to decide?
Let him decide.
Yeah, I know. I cannot oblige him. But I just want to be sure that you know what are you losing. Okay. We have 27 ideas. Okay, I'm not happy. I would like to have at least 30, but... So, now, it's time to vote. Yes, that's
Ja se izvinjavam, da li svi prisutni imaju one sticky note, odnosno... Ne, to, one kao nalepnice, remindere, kako već. Sada ćete dobiti od našeg volonterskog tima, svako će dobiti po 3 nalepnice. Mi ćemo da polepimo ove ideje ovde po ovim drvenim i po staklenoj građi, drvenoj građi i vi treba da lepite te ideje. Može 3 na jednu ideju, može jedna na svaku različitu. Nemojte na svoju, ali možete i na svoju. I, znači, jedna papirić je jedan glas. Ivana.
Ljudi koji su pričavali, neka stanu pored svog plakata.
I'm not really explaining how we're going to give the stickers, but what's the process. And now
Okay, let's put some music. How much time do we give them to vote?
Imate 25 do 30 minuta za glasanje i onda ćemo da brojimo. Hvala vam puno i pametno glasanje. Stele.
Filipe, ne znam se ono
Imamo veći problem. Da, evo ga ovam. Wow, evo ga ovam. Moram samo pomeriti ovamo da ne znam gdje snimim. Evo ovamo.
Pa mogla bi malo imati.
Evo ovdje imam, evo.
Daj jednu ovdje, ja mogu da nešto biti kamer, manje. Dole, daj ovdje kad se tu ovaj ojači, ovo će nam pasti. Dobro napisala.
S obzirom da sam prisjetio se
Dole ovdje ojačaju ovaj. Lepi ovdje taj jedan.
Dobro. Što je par?
Svi ovo da prolazili komentari.
Sound right.
Guys, have you voted? Does everyone vote? If someone didn't have the vote, just ask. No, everyone vote. So 10 minutes more for the dinner, and then we will count the winning tickets. Okay, thank you, Peter.
No problem.
Okay.
Please, everyone, can you leave your drinks at the drinking part and move your microphone?
Oh, my microphone. Ooh. Now? Okay, without microphone. Please, who has pitched to pick your ideas with you? Count your vote and sit. Pick your paper of your ideas, count the votes, pay attention, there are votes on the floor, I don't know where these two votes come from. Retire your paper, pick it up, pick it out, and count your vote, and take it with you. Yours? Take it with you, and count the number of votes that you have. Because pay attention, no one is falling down. What is the microphone? I have to move from this.
Na vašu ideju.
Okay. Count yours. No, guys, sit with your paper. Sit with your white paper. Take your seat. Take your seat. Who is the owner of this one? Stefan. Peter, can you give me that microphone? It doesn't work. It's me. Okay, two microphones. Probably now it's working. Have you counted your vote? Have you counted your vote? Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, if there's someone that have received 40 votes, 4-0. Is there someone with 40 votes? Sophia, have you counted your votes? Count your votes. No, okay, wait. Is there someone with 40 votes? 39 votes? 38? 37 votes? 36? Okay. Okay, Sophia, you have big round of applause for Sophia. Come on. Remember, we will have just 12 ideas. So we have 11 more slots. 35 votes. Is there someone with 35 votes? 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, no one, 28, 27, 26, 25, no one. Oh.
She got them all up there.
I was at 24.
If everyone votes, first of all, everyone used 3 votes.
Yeah. 23, 22, 21, 20.
21.
Oh, 21. Big round of applause. 20, 19. Raise your hand. No, also you. Wait. Guys, how many votes?
19.
19 and 19?
And 19.
Okay.
3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 18 votes. 18 votes. Just, what's your name? Just Nenad? 17 votes. 16 votes.
Here.
Yes. 15 votes. No one with 15. 14. Yes. You? Oh no. You raise your hand. 13. Yes. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You had 12. 12 or 15? 13. 12 volts, yes! Okay, Peter, in case we arrive with 2 slots and 4 ideas with the same amount of volts, what will happen?
Then we will have 10 teams.
No, they will sing. And we will
So you 11 or 12? 12. 11 votes, 10 votes. 9 votes. No one with 9 votes. How many ideas? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 votes, no one. 7. Okay. We have 1 more slot.
How many of you with 6 votes? 6 votes. 5 votes. Oh, we have a tie.
This is up to you how you want to manage. Okay, decide.
Oh.
Who can vote?
Yeah.
The scene.
Yeah.
Okay, judge it.
Yes, we'll judge with the finger.
Okay, so we can. And I'm worried for that.
I have
11 team. So we don't have no discussion. Or if you have another hypothesis, I'm open to listen.
No,
Peter, no, you know why you have to decide? Because you will be next time in my shoes and you have to decide what to do.
Right. Tough one.
If it was easy, everyone would do it.
Exactly. More pressure.
11 teams?
11
or
teams or 13 teams?
Yes. 11 teams?
11.
Are you sure? Yes. Are the organizing team sure about this decision?
We are standing behind our facilitator.
So, we are really sorry. But we will have just 11 ideas. This means also that the teams will be formed by how many people? How many people we will have right now? So we will have 6 and 7.
Yeah, 3 people.
7 people. No, 6 and 7. Okay, now I would like to have a microphone that works.
Yeah, it's actually kind of troublesome.
Because I will ask
Yes.
you to repeat in 30 seconds your idea, to remember the crowd, what your idea is about, but focusing on the needs that you have. So, which team member are you looking for, and what goal do you want to achieve? Just this. Starting from left or right, the same in order. Just
I thought from top or to bottom. No, it's fine. Like this. Serbian or English?
now, okay, since we started tonight in Serbian, it will be in Serbian.
Please, quiet down so we can listen to.
But this is the last time to pitch the idea in Serbian, because on Sunday the pitch needs to be done in English and all the slides needs to be done in English. Is just to help you to form the team. It will be in Serbian. Let me set the time. Are you ready? Go!
Evo ovako, dakle da ponovimo, moja ideja jeste utičnica koja je povezana na internet i govori o tome šta je potrebno, nebitno. Uglavnom treba nam neko ko ima keša da podrži to istraživanje. Prva stvar. Druga stvar, ko mi treba u timu, a to, pa, ko je bolja?
Hvala lepo. Thank you very much.
Ready? Go!
Ako da ponovim, znači moja ideja je softver kojim treba da se napredi poslovanje u IT firmama. To jeste da se jednostavno bolje organizuje procedure, upravljanje procedurama, generalno sam menadžment i donošenje odluka uz skaliranje biznisa. Onaj koji nam je potreban, to su programeri, ljudi koji znaju da rade financije, sales, za marketing će biti zadužena ja, u principu to je to, financije, sales, programeri. Dizajner.
Hvala lepo.
Mogu?
Go!
Pa, zdravo svima, vi svi znate moju ideju, nadam se. Jednostavno je. Znači, meni treba čovek koji će mi dizajnirati ovakve stvari, kao i programer pre svega zbog aplikacije koja će se pojavljivati u policiji. I treba mi marketing i financije pre svega, jer nemamo čega da dizajniram sve ovo. Eto, to.
Dakle, naša ideja je narukvica koja će zameniti kreditne kartice i u timu su nam neophodni pre svega ljudi koji će finansirati taj projekat, zatim marketing tim, dizajneri, inženjeri koji će zapravo omogućiti da ta narukvica funkcioniše i u suštini to je to.
Are you ready? Da. Moja ideja je platforma za audio knjige i audio knjige. Nam u suštini trebaju dizajneri, tako da ako neko voljan može doći i da priča s nama, ko će se druži. To je to. On je skinuo sve glasovanje prevara, majke.
Ready?
Ready?
Go!
Ok, moje ime je Dejan. Kao što vidite, moj tim treba da napravi aplikaciju koja omogućava anonimno dopisivanje u okviru jedne prostorije ili u blizini nje. Ono što meni treba jeste marketinški tim, pre svega. Treba će mi neko ko poznaje biznis i treba će mi, pošto imamo puno sobu dizajner naravno. A treba stvarno. To je to.
Hvala puno.
Ready? Go!
Ja i moje kolege razvijamo tastaturu, to je sve smo počeli, skoro smo pri kraju. Treba nam neko ko će nam pomoći da razvijemo logo i brand. Treba nam financijer oko 25.000 evra i to je to. I evo svi mi koji vas družite s nama dobro da ostavite nešto, mi naučimo vas, nešto i od nas.
Znači dizajner.
You have the timer also. Go!
Dakle, moja ideja je aplikacija koja bi vam pomogla da rezervišete mjesta u slobodnim kafićima i restoranima. Meni treba marketinški tim, treba mi neko za financije, treba mi osoba koja je spremna da pregovara sa kafićima, koja je onako preduzetnički nastrojena, koja zna ubediti ljude i dizajner. Hvala.
Ready? Go!
Ćao ljudi, ja sam Petar i sa ovim ćete praviti video igrice za slepe, a ukoliko ovo ćete da mi se pridružiti. Naravno, meni kao i svakom drugom timu potrebni su dizajneri, biznismeni dizajneri, programeri dizajneri, zvučni inženjeri, naravno dizajneri. Naravno, također će nam trebati jedan zgodni plesač, zato što ovaj posao je stresan. Hvala i pridružite.
verovatno neko iz developer, programer, ne znam tačno, neko iz tehničke oblasti ko zna što ovdje realizuje i neko iz finansija.
Hvala.
Ready? Go!
Naša ideja je u suštini da kreiramo portale punjači, nam trebaju pre svega ozbiljni inženjeri koji bi znali da se provedu u delo, mi imamo ideje, ali nemamo mehanizaciju i melioraciju da bi to sproveli u delo. Ljudi dobre volje sa viškom finansijskih sredstava da to svakom obliku.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Now, it's time to form the teams. What does it mean? That you have to hire the best one in this crowd. You have to choose the best people to create your own company. Okay? This means that you also probably have to say no to someone. You have to fire your last employee. Saying, no, I don't want you in your team. And you have to convince them that you are the best one to join the team that you like. Okay? You are doing like an interview to enter in a position. You have to decide the idea you want and offer to Sofia or to Dejan the value that he or she is looking for. And you have to decide the right people. As soon as we have 6 people or 7 people in each team, please tell me, Petar, Ivana, or one of the volunteers, and we will help you in the next step. Really important things. If you are in a team, please pick your team separately from the crowd, so I know who is not yet inside a team, and I can help you all to enter in a team, because it's really important that you come back home knowing who is the team you are in. So don't create too much confusion, talk a lot, know each other, but when you are 6 or 7, go out on the border of a room so we can help the team and I can help you to enter in a team.
I just wanted to say, imam nagrade za 7 članova tima, ko vas bude više.
Sorry?
I have a report for 7 team members.
Okay. It's raining. It's raining again! Okay. We have a reward for 7 team members.
Yes.
So don't make team bigger than 7, because instead someone will not have a reward.
No, nothing. I'm here to support.
So, stand up, talk to each other, join a team that you like. Ivana, can we have some music? If you need help from my side, just come to me and ask.